Hello, Assalamu alaikum. In this video, we will understand about the tuberculosis pathophysiology. So, what is the tuberculosis? It is the pulmonary disease due to the Mycobacterium tuberculosis infection. So, it caused by Mycobacterium tuberculosis, and it disease that result in systemic lesion arising from bacterial immune infections. In this video, we will understand about the pathophysiology and how it can be progressed. The pathophysiology process as the aerosolization. Aerosolization means the person-to-person contact through air, and the phagocytosis from macrophage are present in the pulmonary macrophage are present in the lungs, the resident of the lung, the macrophage, and phagolysosome blockage and the replication, and T helper response will lead to granuloma formation and clinical manifestation, and concluding with acute disease and transmission from person to person, and common in dusty environment where too much dust due to the silicosis, which that will lead to cause the tuberculosis. Let's understand about the patient, which that is already TB containing patient, and the aerosolization will occur through droplet of the mycobacterium will move through coughing, and exhalation will lead to infect the healthy man. In this way, the lungs will inhale the air droplet and the phagocytosis through a macrophage. Macrophages are present in the alveoli, in the air sac, which that is important for the combating to the pathogen, and other will lead to inflammation. This oxygen and carbon dioxide exchange in the tissue, the pulmonary circulation to systemic circulation will occur due to the pulmonary circulation, and this is the air sac. But the droplet of mycobacterium containing droplet will be endocytosed. The endocytosis of mycobacterium. The macrophage is the residence in the air sac for quick response to the pathogen. Anyhow, in this way, the third step is the phagolysosome formation, and blockage and replication will occur. But in this way, the macrophage will produce the cytokines, the chemoattractant. The cytokines will recruit the antigen presenting cell, and the other macrophage recruitment through monocyte, and also produce the vascular endothelial growth factor, which that is very important for the angiogenesis. So let's begin to understand. The vascular endothelial growth factor is known as the VEGF. This VEGF, which that will lead to recruit the innate immune cell, and this is the innate immune response, recruit more immunomodulatory cells, and in this way here is the cytokines we recruit will lead to antigen presenting cell activation, will go into the lymph node in the lymphatic system where the T cell and B cell residents are present, while also the innate response due to the vascular endothelial growth factor like neutrophil and the basophil, which that we recruit as well as natural killer cell. The cytokines will recruit an antigen presenting cell will recognize the antigen through macrophage, will go into the lymph node and activate the T cell to proliferate the CD4 and 8 and B cell proliferation, and in this way the adaptive immune response will occur, will lead to wrapping around the macrophage where a lot of macrophages are present. So the angiogenesis formation occur and granuloma formation, and the mycobacterium will evade. In this way, the escaping process is very complex. In this way, the mycobacterium will able to escape and not digest through macrophage. In this way, the dendritic cell, macrophage, neutrophil, natural killer cell, T cell will wrapping around to form a granuloma formation, will lead to form a sputum. Let's understand about here is the mannose receptor, scavenger receptor, and surfactant protein receptor, will receive the bacterium to endocytose. After this endocytosis, the Mycobacterium tuberculosis endocytosis will recruit the uh, uh, GRB2 protein. In this way, it will lead to trigger the RAC, PAC, and CDC42 cascade of phosphorylation will lead to growth of the macrophage and proliferation differentiation, but also the it will lead to phagosome and lysosome inhibition for the maturation and give the response. And in this way, the phosphatase and acid will produce from the mycobacterium will also produce the SH2, which that will inhibit the phagosome and lysosome. In this way, the evasion of the mycobacterium will be possible. And PI3P, phosphoinositide 3 phosphate, will be inhibit. In this way, the basically mycobacterium will evade. This evasion of the mycobacterium, the phagolysosome, which that will not work, and the evasion in the extracellular matrix due to the DNA bacilli of the bacteria macrophage evasion due to the lipoarabinomannan is known as LAM, and phosphatidyl inositol monocyte and sulfated glycolipid SL and TDM and DIM, which that will lead to able to evade the macrophage from the macrophage, and in this way the evasion will lead to basically the toll-like receptor are present in the mycobacterium tuberculosis will lead to activate the macrophage more, and vascular endothelial growth factor will increase. In this way, the growth of mycobacterium will increase due to the MAGP, DNA, and RNA will lead to inhibit the phagosome formation, and in this way, the neutralization of the mycobacterium will be impossible. Pathogenesis of mycobacterium will trigger and lead to angiogenesis, monocytes accumulation, macrophage recruitment and inflammation, recruit blood vessel and granuloma formation. In this, the recruitment will lead to cluster of the mycobacterium and around the mycobacterium the lymphocyte will lead to granuloma formation, will lead to progress the disease because the replication of the mycobacterium will increase. So the sign and symptom can be coughing, sputum, weakness, nausea, fatigue, and breathlessness and fever. I hope you make sense about the tuberculosis pathophysiology, how it can interact. That is, the molecules are present in the Mycobacterium tuberculosis will not allow to neutralize itself and will lead to evade, and pathogenicity will be increased, will lead to infection progression, will lead to cause TB, the tuberculosis. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, please make sure to subscribe, like, and share. This is a simple video for understanding better to the tuberculosis pathophysiology. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe, like, and share. And may I can make another video for the more detail. But for this time, it is the concept to understand the cluster formation of the granulation, the granuloma formation will lead to grow more mycobacterium, and the lymphocyte will not work for it. In this way, the mycobacterium will progress, will lead to pathogenicity will be enhanced more. In this way, the tuberculosis pathophysiology is work by this manner, and this is the person to person transfer is known as aerosolization. I hope you make sense about that. See you in the next video. For this time, bye.